Hi, Vinny. Mitch Robinson, Mouthpiece Sports. Question for you. With the young guys you talked about, they may not be familiar with your playing days. How do you garner the respect?
I'm not that old, by the way.
How do you go about garnering the respect as a head coach from these young guys, and how quickly do you think you can earn that respect from them?
I think it's a daily process. I think once I get in front of the players and understand what I expect from them, and I want to communicate. I think you have to start with communication. If you can communicate with your players, obviously you have to be a disciplinarian, but you have to, I think my style is going to be, you're going to have to be able to put your arm around them and take them to lunch and talk to them. These are young players that need guidance. There's no crystal ball. Just because you draft players at a high position doesn't mean just because they wear the Chicago Bulls jersey, all of a sudden they're professionals. It takes time to do that, and we have a lot of young players here. So, I think that's important. But communication, I think if you can communicate with the players nowadays and build that trust, but I think ultimately for me, when people get in front of me and talk to me and understand what I'm about and really get to know me, I think the players understand what direction I want to go to. I think in terms of being a leader, you have to have a vision. I think my vision will be very evident to them. And I think I'll be very flexible at times in terms of bringing in other people's philosophies that I respect in the game. And I think I'll have that ability to tell the players, this is our vision, this is where we're going, jump on board and let's do it. But I think ultimately, trust in players comes when you can get in front of a team, whether it's in preseason, training camp, at practice, at halftime, post-game, whatever, and you can get on and draw things on a board. Talking to players is one thing, but when they can visually see it and you can put players and they can comprehend what you want to do with them, now they have an opportunity to be successful, and now you're coaching. And now you're giving the guys an opportunity to be successful, and I think that's what it's all about. And then we'll make adjustments from there.
Vinny, Pat Benkowski, Sports Spotlight TV. How do you feel about having played against the championship Bulls of the 90s, and now that's the standard for which all fans judge the Bulls, and now you have the pressure of competing against that standard?
Well, I mean, it's a challenge. There's no question about it. But, you don't take a position to be the head coach of the Bulls and not understand that. The Bulls are one of the premier organizations. They're tremendously respected around the world. The success in the past is in the past. This is a new team. There's different players. It's a new direction. You can't live in the past. You want to learn from the past and some of the things that those great teams did. If we can incorporate some of those, obviously we're going to do that. But it's a different team. It's a different makeup, different staff, different environment per se. But if you can look from the past and take things from it to put in to make this team successful, I'm willing to listen and to try to incorporate those things. But it's not easy. I mean, the past history is an incredible history. It's almost an unprecedented history in the game of basketball. But it is what it is in terms of that's the past, and we're going to look to the future, and we're going to build this team as best we can. We're going to work together, and it'll be a daily process.
Vinny, it's Mike McGraw from the Daily Herald. What were your impressions of this team as you watched from a distance the last couple of years?
I don't want to speculate. Everybody, several people have asked me that. Obviously, the versatility of the players, the youth, the young, they're fresh. Obviously, having the number one pick is a big advantage, like I said before. But, I've been in an organization, obviously, in various capacities. And when you try to speculate, it's very difficult. I'm going to go on with the people here that I trust, Pax and Gar and things that have happened in the past and learn from them and develop the players as best we can, as quickly as we can. But I don't want to speculate on players. I want to give the players an opportunity and myself an opportunity to go and talk things through and communicate with them and see where their mindset is and see what adjustments they want to make and see if we can all get on the same page as quickly as possible. But there's no predeceived notions in terms of what happened in the past, and that's going to dictate my opinion on things. I'm going to surround myself, like I said, with people that know the situation and put everything together and then make quality decisions that helps this team get on the same page as quick as possible.